Our churches are pretty much worthless at this point. Our churches are too concerned about paying the mortgage payment on the cathedral that they built, the giant stage, the performance center that they built. They're too concerned about making their budget, because if they don't pay the bank note, well, then they'll go into repossession. They'll go into bankruptcy. They won't have that big palace. Our churches have become like our schools. They're palaces, but palaces of what? You're not learning anything in them. But they're beautiful. In our schools, we're afraid of the unions. In our schools, we're afraid of the Department of Education. In our schools, we're afraid of political correctness. In our churches, we're afraid of the IRS. We're afraid of the bank. We're afraid of political correctness. We're afraid of offending somebody that they might go to another church. I think it's high time that we seriously consider that. I think it's really high time that you look and you go to your pastor, your priest, your rabbi, and say, you know what? These are the things that everybody wants to talk about. These are the things that we need guidance on. These are the things we need to understand. And if you're not going to talk about them, then I'm going to go find myself another church. Because the hour grows late. The night has passed. The day has begun. It's time to get serious. There's two things that are happening just in the next 7 days. One, I'm going to be up in Washington, D.C., and they're having a big rally against this Iranian deal. That vote comes next week. I'm standing for life. I'm standing with Israel. I'm standing with common sense. I'm standing with not giving nukes to insane people. People who believe that the end of the world is here and the way to hasten the return of the promised one is to annihilate Israel. Our voice may not even be heard by those in power. Our voice may be discarded, but I want to stand on record. So next Tuesday, is it Tuesday or Wednesday? I'm going to be in Washington, D.C. with Donald Trump and Ted Cruz, standing side by side with Donald Trump. Yes. Oh, my gosh, I thought Glenn Beck has a problem with Donald Trump. He's right on this issue. I'll stand with any man who stands for common sense on this issue. The other thing is Friday. Friday, there's a funeral in Houston. It is high time we stand together. It is high time that we take charge of our own communities. It's high time we stand by our police departments. High time we stand by our sheriffs. And we let them know in no uncertain terms. Black Lives Matter coming for you. They have to come through me first. I stand, if you're a cop, then I'm a cop today too. They're going to shoot all the cops and they're going to have to shoot me too. All lives matter.